Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman News gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know he can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman News.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman News. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman News, coming just for you. King Roman News, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman News, King Roman News. Let's go. Let's start this show. Let's go, let's go. Oh, let's start this show.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out. Shout out to the crew. It is Friday, y'all. Happy fucking Friday. We made it through the god dang on week. And I'm glad you're here with me. I'm glad it is 7:08 a.m. here on the East Coast. Friday, January 27th. Our last week upcoming for this month, and we're getting right into February. I want to shout out to the crew. Thank y'all so much for just joining me this morning and joining me always as we count down the craziest things that go on in the world in celebrity news, politics, and local news. So thank you for that. And also shout out to the members and moderators. Man, y'all really do make me feel honored to always come out here and give y'all commentary and actually engage with you all. So shout out to the members. Shout out to the moddies. I appreciate y'all for always coming through. I really do appreciate the love. And to the dopest subscribers, well, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much as well, too. Thank y'all for continuously joining me every week. You know, it depends on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Well, thank you for joining me each week as we talk about various things. If you can so kindly, please hit that like button, like right now. Like, what are you doing? Like, can you go ahead and give me a hug? Because everything, all of that matters here. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. It doesn't hurt you at all. And you can find out when the latest video drops by turning on your notifications. All right. And if you want to show me some love, you can always feel free to do so by sending a Cash App to $Roman L. Jackson. Feel free to do so. No pressure. All love goes to supporting me and the channel and getting me through my very, very busy days. Good morning, crew. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to y'all. How y'all doing this morning? Oh, I feel so dang on bright. I feel bright. Is it something? Yeah, I feel bright. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was gonna be this bright. Jeez Louise. Good morning. Happy Friday. Wherever you are, if you're laying in the bed, if you're headed to work, wherever you are, good morning. Glad you're here with me this morning. And thank you for joining me as always. I was up all night pretty much. I went to bed early after I got out of work. Me and Eli went for a 2-hour run and he was exhausted. I was exhausted. and really didn't even start out to be a fucking run, y'all. I was just like, let me walk Eli because I've been at work all day. Let me walk Eli, give him some time. By the time, he kept tugging it away from the house. I'm like, oh, you want to go down this street now? So by the time we were done, we were not only like way on the other side of downtown, we were almost in Canton, a whole nother area from me. So I'm like, okay, it's time to go. I'm tired. So we got back. I fell asleep. He fell asleep. Then I woke up with all this energy. And so we had a live show, a late night show, which I want you all to start getting used to that. Come through checking me out. And we'll talk about that today in the show. So I had a very, very long night. And I'm probably going to go to bed early tonight on a Friday because I'm up. I've been up for a while now. So shout out to the crew. And not only have I been up, shit, I know y'all been up. I know y'all been up as well. Hey, get it how you live. Enjoy it. Ox City 805 Queen, thank you so much for coming through. Just waking up for work. Okay. A working woman. Good morning, Kurt Vixen. Hey, M. Renee, good morning. Good morning. And thank you for coming through. Happy Friday. Tristan Bell, good morning, sir. Grand Rising Kings and Queens. Oh, thank you. You all so sweet. Thank you, Tristan Bell. I appreciate the love. I really do. Okay, Neris, good morning, round 2. Okay. And thank you, Neris, for coming through and vibing with me this morning as we talked about that very sensitive subject. And I didn't want to include it in our live show. I definitely wanted to separate that out and just get your commentary on that. So thank you for all of those who came, and to the replay crew. If you are going to check it out, it's a really, really good video and some good commentary. Zaire, thank you for being here this morning. Good morning, y'all. So I had a heavy show for y'all this morning. We're going to do both local news, hot topics, and then I'm going to do a new little segment called Rumors and Quickies, where we're just going to hit some stuff, okay? Whether it may be a story, maybe a dead story, it might be just a quick, it might be a rumor, but we're going to have a rumor and quickie section. In that rumor and quickie report today, we're going to have Kanye West, Jay-Z, Rich Dollars, and Meg Thee Stallion. Is she pregnant? And I'm like, oh my goodness. Now the optics of Meg Thee Stallion being pregnant right now sounds good, but I had to do a little digging. And hot topics today, we're gonna get into Kylie Jenner and this noose around her neck. Do you see this? Where's my point in Roman? Right here. Do you see that? Like, are you off? Are you off brand? And so she wore it to Paris Fashion Week. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into that. We're going to talk about Todrick Hall and the lies. We're going to call it the lies of Todrick Hall. I'm going to start a whole little segment, the lies of Todrick Hall. I really can't stand him at this point. Thank God we're not doing that show. We're going to get into Brittany, Nia, and we're going to get into basketball wives. Oh my God, I'm so excited. We're going to get into that. So that's our hot topics. But before we do that, let us get into announcements, some positive news, and local news. Thank y'all for being here. And make sure you hit that like button and give me a hug this morning. Kings Mina, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming through, Kings Mina. Joe, what up, Joe? Thank you so much for coming through. All right. Now, I want to start the show today, with a positive message. Okay, I know people be like, but I'm going to do it anyways, okay? So today's positive motivation is definitely something. I always tell y'all this is for me, but it's something that I've been struggling with a lot, and I'm just now starting to have to do it. And it's called what people call carpe diem, or seize the day, or seize the moment, or seize the opportunity. And a lot of times we don't even know it because we're so bogged down in planning and trying to take that. You're missing moments and opportunities. Sometimes you have to just take the opportunity, take the moment, do what needs to be done. So here's a message on that for anyone who's struggling with getting active and motivated. You only got 24 hours in a day, like everybody, like what they say on Beyonce's internet, you only got 24 hours in a day. You really do. And so we need to make the most of that. So I thought this was a great message to kick the show off with. Please indulge me, like the video, and get into this message. This is coming from a Detroit native. His name is Gregory Longhart, I want to say it is. And if it's wrong, forgive me. It's in the video. All right, check this out.
Let me tell you something, family. Some of you won't wake up every single day and you blow opportunity after opportunity, chance after chance. You make up every excuse in the book. But understand something. In life, you get a lot of high highs and then you get a whole lot of low lows. But the real elite people of the world, they understand how to seize the moment and maximize every opportunity possible. Let me tell you something. Yesterday's gone and tomorrow's not promised. All we got is today. And when you learn how to take advantage of the same 24 hours that everybody else gets, you're going to look up one day and you're going to be standing right up there at the top. Because understand something, we all we got. But what they forgot to tell you was, we all we ever needed. Let's go get it. What's good?
Forgive me for all of his calling and stuff, but outside of that, the message is so real. We have so many opportunities, so many advantages right in front of us that, you know, we may be insecure in our own selves, or maybe things that are preventing from, but you need to seize the moment, take advantage of the opportunity. And just to break it down personal to myself and my channel, there's so many times where there's things where I could just go live and talk about it or go do this, and I don't seize the moment because I'm bogged down on planning and I gotta stop that. I gotta seize the moment. This is not an opportunity or a platform or a vessel where I should be sitting idle like that. So just wanted to make it relatable so you all understand that that's something I'm working with. So we all should work on, you know, carpe diem, seize the moment, seize whatever opportunity you have right in front of you. All right, so let's get into some announcements and updates. All right, and thank y'all for rolling with me, crew. I appreciate it so much. So in the wee hours of the night, the Lord blessed us with a Chloe Bailey new single called Pray It Away. Now, this is a very, very, very nice lead song from Chloe after her giving us those former hits off her last album. Do You Like It? What was my other cut? Forgive Me. All of those good songs. And so I expected her to be more poppy. I was expecting something like that, but Pray It Away is definitely a message, not just for love. It's also a great message for friendships, anything. And she was basically saying, like, before I give you the hate that I want to give you, let me go to church. Let me take this shit to church. Let me go pray on this. And beautiful message. I totally enjoyed the song. Had it on loop all this morning as I was getting for the show. Key lyrics: maybe I should go and take it to church and wash it away because I want that nigga to hurt. But I'm going to just pray it away before I give it him what he deserves first. Absolutely worth your download. Go listen to the song. And I love her run at the end. I love a good song with a good run on the end because it leaves me lingering with that beat for the rest of the day. And all I've been doing is the run at the end of the song. And also, I love the fact that she has a choir singing some of the harmony in the background of her vocals. That is excellent. It is so melodic, so juicy. So go check it out. Give her your coin. Chloe Bailey, Pray It Away. You know, I don't typically announce music like this, but girl, that was a good track. That was a good track. I enjoyed that track. All right, I just want to get through the announcements. I'm get to y'all. Let me get to these announcements. Next announcement on here is the AP course. So we've been talking about this AP course almost every day, and I just want to give you a quick update. So the AP course, Ben Crump, of course, jumped his ass out there in it. And listen, I'm not mad at him for doing it, but my thing is, Ben Crump, don't you got somebody else you helping come up? We ain't got no other David Brown. We ain't got no Roberts. You ain't got no. I mean, it's always been Crump. Put somebody else on, bruh. I'm like, come on now. You're a little selfish. But anyways, Ben Crump threatens to sue Ron DeSantis over rejection of AP course on African American studies. So it's going to be a civil rights lawsuit that he plans to launch, but it's only a threat. Nothing has been filed yet. He made an announcement on Monday. Big press release, had invited all of these state legislatures and invited folks from the college board and all this good stuff for him to make this announcement that he was going to sue. Well, Ron DeSantis came out to clarify his statement to CNN, and here's what he had to say in part of his message. This course on Black history, what's one of the lessons about? Queer theory? Now, who would say that an important part of Black history is queer theory? That is somebody pushing an agenda. And folks, there we have it. As I said the other day, this is not about African American history. This is all about gay, lesbian, queer, and all of that. So we'll stay tuned. We'll continue to watch his selfish antics. Now, you all, this is another announcement. You all missed me last night because it wasn't as many. It was like less than 10 people in the chat yesterday. And I know it was like 4 a.m. in the morning when I went, no, like 2 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning when I went live. Again, I was up. I had energy. And I had came across this video. I was going to go live yesterday morning, but I got busy. And so I came across this video and I wanted to talk to you all about it because it went viral and it had so much energy. So yesterday, for those who joined us, thank you and shout out to you for coming through. And if you're checking out on a replay crew, leave me a comment. I want to know what you thought. You sitting at work today and you need something to tune into outside of, the drama and stuff. Hit the replay on it. Give me your thoughts. All thoughts are welcome. If you disagree, all of that, I love it. So this is the show from yesterday, Hot Topics. Let's talk about it. I did my little cousin's makeup today, and I don't know, this moment made me feel very warm inside. Little cousin is 8 years old. I don't know her age, and she did the makeup. Now, I'm going to show you all what she did, and my question was, is this inappropriate? Is this not inappropriate? Is this feminizing or making him gay?
That's funny. Okay, do this. Mm-hmm. Ah! You look sickening, darling. Do you want to see it? Okay, look at yourself.
Oh my days.
Okay, get inside.
This is so nice.
It looks pretty there.
Thank you, Jessie.
You're welcome. Do you like it? Okay, cool. But yeah.
Baby, it was all kind of topics going left and right, and so we talked about it yesterday. I actually, I pulled up some tweets, some comments, and we had a conversation. I wish someone would have hit the link so we could have some really good engagement with it, but be checking out more late night lives with heavy topics like that. I prefer to do it not in this live and keep it separate, whether it's high views or not. I just like the engagement and getting it out there. So thank you for those who came through. Please check the replay out for my opinion, my commentary, and don't forget to drop in the comment box and let me know what you thought. All right, now let's get to local news. Good morning, crew, and those who are just coming in the room. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and I hope you gave me a hug, a little kiss on the cheek, and hit that like button, please. Hey, Cheryl, good morning to you. Good morning, Cheryl. Thank you for coming through. You've been holding me down this week, too. I've been seeing you pop up. Thank you. I've been paying attention to all the people who've been throughout all of what's been going on, who's been really popping up and showing me love and giving me the engagement. I appreciate it so much. He cute. Look at you. Look at you. The truth is we only have the present time. That is so true. We do. We really do. You don't get it back. And all that time you sit idle is lost time. Hey, Jay Parrish and everyone, enjoy your day and weekend on purpose. Be safe and be blessed. Thank you, Jay Parrish. You too. Zap. Oh, wow. Good morning. Good morning, Zap. Thank you for coming through. Good morning, M. Renee. All right. So the first thing in local news I want to talk about, which is more of an update, is Tyre Nichols. So we all know that Tyre Nichols, the 5 officers, they were charged and they were arrested. Now, 2 of the officers actually posted bond. They were arrested on a number of charges, including second-degree murder, aggravated assault, 2 charges of aggravated kidnapping, 2 charges of official misconduct, and 1 charge of official oppression. Now, that was the first time I ever heard that charge actually be used. 1 charge of an official oppression, meaning you are in your official role as a peace officer. And those are some legal terms they use, and you've oppressed your responsibility in this role. And it was the detriment to another human being. I said, wow, I wonder how many other states can carry something like that over. So charge 2 of the officers have post bail. The 2 officers here on the screen, you can see Desmond Mills Jr. and Justin Smith. They both have posted bail. They posted $250,000 bail. Now, there's another one that's supposed to be posting bail, and that is Emmett Martin. He's supposed to be posting bail as well. Now, their attorneys have all came out and said that they're innocent. Who would want to do this? I'm going to prove that they're innocent. Now, not all of their charges are equal. Some folks have higher charges than the other. I would imagine the ones who haven't come out because they maybe have a higher bond. Still looking into that. But some, so we still have 3 folks there. They're saying today that guy Emmett is going to be bonded out of jail today. So it'll be 2 still in jail. No, we're gonna look at 2. We're gonna look at 2 things because today, y'all, today is why everybody is going up in arms because the video footage is going to be released. I heard it was going to be released at after the noon so they can get past the morning, so like around 1, but I'm not sure. But that's what I saw. I saw a 1 p.m. press conference. And so I don't know, but that's when the video is supposed to be released, the video footage. And now we all know that the video footage is horrendous. We know that the video footage is horrendous. Video of the fatal police encounter, a mix of body camera and pole cam video expected to be released publicly after 6 p.m. Okay, so it's after 6 p.m. And you know why they do shit like this? And I remember this from Rochester, New York. They do things like that so that they can minimize any time frame of destruction. So either we do it earlier and that's a longer window. That's why I said they had to do it after, the 12 p.m. So 6 p.m. gives them what? 6 to midnight. And if they impose a curfew, which most folks are wanting to do it, you got Atlanta, they got Houston, they got California, New York, all of these places on heightened alert because of this, because of a possible protest. And I said, that's fucking right. Now, again, we've talked about these protests and how they should be peaceful, but I think there needs to be a protest. There absolutely needs to be a protest. So you have these officers, the post of bond, the second-degree murder. Now, here's the thing. Since all of them have second-degree murder, what it means what it means is in Memphis, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say Ohio. I got Ohio written down. What it means is that they knowingly killing of another, which is a class A felony, which is 15 to 60 years in prison. So what's funny though, you all, can I say this? You notice how when we have stories like this at all times, if it involves a police officer in misconduct, the first person speaking out is the union and not their attorneys. Well, in this case, I was looking for a union statement to see what angle they would take to protect these Black police officers, and I didn't see a union's message. I'm hearing everything from their attorneys. They're innocent. They would never knowingly kill someone, and I'm like, wow, okay, this is also interesting. So I want you all to look at this audio really, really quickly, and this is the audio from the actual 911 call when it happened. This is when the police officer decided, I need to call for backup and set up a perimeter. Now, everybody is saying that this is all kind of officially inappropriate, misconduct. You can see implicit biasness. The first thing the man says is, what's his name? And let's run his address. When people say, what's your address? That's basically to determine your zip code, your origin of living. And that tells a lot. It's supposed to tell a lot. If you live in a rough neighborhood, it's supposed to tell a lot. So check this audio out, and thank y'all for being here, and make sure y'all hit that LIKE button for me. All right. Is the Wi-Fi on fleek today? What we doing? All right. Wi-Fi said, yeah, I'm gonna act right.
Him over. So let's listen to that.
We got 1 male black running. Over there, set up a perimeter.
The Scorpion car pull over to East Range and Ross. You have one running on foot.
Just run that tag and see what the address.
He's fighting at this time. Check the
What do you hear there, John?
So I hear they've made the stop, but we don't hear that part. And then he's running. And then he comes on and says, run that tag and see where it comes back to. So he's gotten away. And they're trying to figure out, well, if he's running home, where is that? Because it could be nearby. And of course it is. It's about half a mile away.
And that's standard police stuff, right?
That's right.
Standard.
I mean, that's what they should be doing. And then the next person you hear on the air has caught up to him and is fighting and calls out the street that it's happening on, which is his street. He's about 80 yards from his home. And then he's calling for backup. So there's a whole bunch of questions that Shimon says, still need to be answered. But let's go through a couple of them. Yeah. What was the stop for? This is a missing piece. They said reckless driving originally, but What was the reckless driving? No one's articulated that. What was the first altercation about that resulted in him being pepper sprayed and running away? And then
I'm not gonna play all of his questions, but he offered up a lot of different, very good questions about this whole situation. So now they're preparing for this entire weekend for it to be Riot City, and the only good thing about this is that we can say the police department actually took action immediately, sort of got to this immediately. I'm not faulting them for the way they acted so quickly. I find it interesting that in a situation like this, they did take the most appropriate measures quickly, suspending them, then firing them, meaning no pension, no pay, then arresting and indicting them, and now we're here. So I think, the process went well. Now, the police training is what we need to start talking about. Like, this was not I always say this is not black on black. I see police all over this. Authority, with somebody with an authority figure over a civilian. That's what I see. So then Ben Crump, because he's over this one too, he released a statement on behalf of the family. So Crump and his team issued a statement sharing details from the independent autopsy. They go on to say that they had their own independent autopsy performed on the body of Tyre Nichols. We can state that preliminary findings indicate that Tyre suffered extensive bleeding caused by a severe beating, and that his observed injuries are consistent with what the family and attorneys witnessed on the video of his fatal encounter with police on January 7th. Now, if we all remember what the mother said, beat like a piñata, calling the mom 3 times, they couldn't even finish the video. You can only imagine what it's going to do here. So let's check out the mom. The mom is basically advocating for us to be peaceful, non-violent, don't fight. She does respect the fact that people are angry and people are mad, but she is offering up a peaceful protest. And we hear you, we hear you. We hear you, mama.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for being here to support my son. Our family is grief-stricken right now, and this is very hard to swallow. I don't speak very well in front of people. I don't even like talking in front of people, but I just want to say this. When that tape comes out tomorrow, it's going to be horrific.
My Lord, my Lord.
I didn't see it, but from what I hear, it's going to be horrific. But I want each and every one of you to protest in peace. I don't want us burning up our cities, tearing up the streets, because that's not what my son stood for.
Right.
And if you guys are here for me and Tyre, then you will protest peacefully. You can get your point across, but we don't need to tear up our cities, people, because we do have to live in them. So I just want to say again, I appreciate everyone, each and every one of you, for being here and supporting my son. Thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, I absolutely respect when people, the parents of children who face these kind of vicious attacks from police officers, come out here and plead for us to be civil. I try to be civil myself when I think about this, because what's left is a memory, and not only the memory of his death, but how we all reacted. And so I can respect that, but I think a lot of us are tired, and I think I'm saying it from a place of, I talk about this a lot. I see these stories a lot, and people are tired of it. And it's not just them being black officers that has us all up in arms. I'm more upset at how swift this has been taken care of, because they are black officers. Though it still doesn't make it right either. I just am appalled by that. I'm like, oh wow, we're moving very fast on them. So yeah, today, y'all, stay tuned. If you can be safe, be safe. I here in Maryland, I'm sure if anything goes on, it'll be quite small and very much so controlled, but you never know. You just never know. And I'll definitely I might seize the moment. I might title alive seizing the moment. That is such a sad story. Damn, what the hell? Yeah, I live in Memphis and the city is getting prepared for the video being released after 6 p.m. today. I hope people protest peacefully and not burn our city down. I do too. I do too, Joe. And be safe, Joe. If you ain't gotta, chill out. Love. You take up. I was thinking the same thing. Oh, y'all see it? What y'all think? Okay, so yeah, I need to know what y'all think. Hit that video up after this. Good morning. Hey, Kimberly Black, thank you for coming through. And yes, it is Friday. It is Friday. Yes, it is. Grand Rising. Hey, come on now. Okay. National Guard is coming in a state of emergency will be issued. Curfew going in place. It's going to be rough. Yeah, I knew they was going to do curfew. You releasing at 6, I'm sure they got a 10 p.m., 9 p.m. kind of curfew. Yeah, I know that's right. Be safe. I will just work at home this weekend. I'm not going to be out in these streets. Okay, it's because they Black. I didn't say it. You said it. Please stay safe. Get what you need early and sit still at the house. Prayers for you in your city. Okay. Yes, but the Black officers are fired and no pension. You see it. You see it. I'm not saying that it's wrong because that is what should happen, but it should be all the way on every situation. We should see how swift they act. I don't want to see no other case in Memphis that stalled for no fucking reason because they move quick as a bitch on this. I don't know if y'all realize that, but the pacing for this moved pretty fucking quickly, if you ask me. Yeah, so those are the updates right now. So everybody's embracing themselves for the video to be released. Rest in peace again, Tyre Nichols, and my condolences to the family, the friends of this man senseless again. And I think this should be a lesson to that police department and all police departments. We don't give a fuck what color skin you are. We face police brutality at all junctures. It don't matter who it is. And because of your implicit biasness taught in your training, we're here now. So it took us having 5 Black men to prove that it's across the board. That's bullshit. Okay. Here they are again. And I can't wait to hear the outcome and hear their depositions and hear what they have to say about this. So let's move on to another local news story. Now, this one is an update. So you all remember we talked about the 6-year-old who shot the teacher. Baby, we got update. So come to fucking find out that warnings the boy had a gun were ignored before he shot the teacher. Can you believe this shit? So let's get into this. And this is gonna be a shocker to y'all all the way around. Watch this. So the people knew he had a gun. 3 different teachers from 3 different classrooms that this boy had been in had already knew he had a gun before he went to Abigail's room. Her damn name, right? Because she got one of them weird names. Abigail. I think that's her name. Let me make sure it's right. Yes, Abigail Zwerner. Yeah, Abigail. So in Abigail's room. So by the time, these 3 teachers all went to the assistant principal and let the assistant principal know. And so they told the assistant principal, hey, we have a child that has a gun. Do you know what the assistant principal did? I don't have time for this. She showed apathy, basically a lack of concern. I don't deal with it. What are you talking about? I don't have time for this. Come to find out, 3 teachers later, a teacher gets shot. So at a school board meeting, before the school board meeting, the teacher decided that she was going to resign, right? So assistant principal resigns at Virginia school where 6-year-old shot teacher Abigail Zwerner. Now, I'm going to show y'all who the teacher is, but the teacher didn't accept fault. The assistant principal didn't accept fault. The assistant principal didn't say it was me. I was the one. But this is the only person in administration who has resigned. Everyone is like, oh, yeah, you the person. So this is her, Dr. Ebony Parker. I was so shocked. I was so shocked that she didn't take it serious that there was a gun. If allegedly now, Hold on now. You know, hey, now. Hold up. Allegedly, if it's Dr. Ebony Parker, honey, mama, baby. And first of all, let me not get it twisted. I don't care who it was, they should have resigned. But I'm so shocked that it was her, given I thought that she would have an understanding of this is happening in all schools around America, especially in more of our minority schools. So you being a minority, I thought you would be aware of these kinds of issues. To just know that you were, I don't have time. I don't have time for this. What do you go handle it yourself? And 3 teachers later, we see what happened. So she resigned. Well, it didn't stop there. They had a board meeting. And at the board meeting, they all voted to get rid of the superintendent, saying that not only just this incident, but you've had a fucked up performance all over these past couple of years. So therefore, they voted him out. So in that same day, she resigned. They had the board meeting. The superintendent resigned, and so now it's supposed to be swept under the rug. Nothing's supposed to happen. Well, the teacher said, fuck that shit. The teacher basically said that she would be launching a lawsuit. She's going to prepare to sue the city because of negligence. If you knew, and you have 3 teachers sitting here saying, yeah, we let her know, and you all still didn't do anything, and y'all talking about get police officers in school. No, we need training, another set of training. You need to start putting these teachers through simulation training too. I'm not saying everyone, but I think there comes a time where you might need to, go through some simulation training, because not all teachers experience the same thing. And sometimes you might get those one-off situations where you've never encountered it. So what do we do? So maybe some simulation, maybe going through incidents that happen nationally at your local school might do some reining the shit in, but I don't know. So she sues. Now this is the kicker in it all to me. So the boy's mother legally purchased the gun used in the shooting. The boy's family said in a statement last week that the gun was secured. The family's attorney told the Associated Press this is his understanding, was that the gun was in the woman's closet on a shelf well over 6 feet high and had a trigger lock that required a key. Let's say that is true. You had it on a shelf 6 feet high in a box that required a key. Whatever the case may be, your child got it. So do you think offering up where it was and how it was is going to help or not help you? At this point, ma'am, the only thing you got going for you is that you had a legal gun, and you had it she did have it in the lockbox. You had it in the lockbox. It was very much so secured. Great. It was 6 feet high. However, how did he know where the key was? How did he even know the gun was there? Like, that don't get open. It may cut you off a couple of fences. Yeah, it was legally secured. Yeah, it was in a lockbox. But you think that makes it okay that someone was shot? So, and remember, at the time of this, they didn't know if they were going to press charges on the parent or not. And so now we're here. Especially if you sue the city, there's going to be charges on the parent. There's going to be something. They're not going to just accept this at fault themselves. Absolutely not. Because there's going to require an investigation. Once an investigation is launched, what do you think? Charges are going to come somewhere. Somebody. Why you see people resigning and shit? And Dr. Parker was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and slide up on out of there. And I'm shocked, Dr. Parker. I am. Shout out to you, Dr. Parker. I wish that you would have, taken it seriously. And I wish that more people like us who see these incidents happen nationally don't just say, "Oh, it won't happen here," because yeah, it will. What y'all think about it? Let me see what y'all think about. Like, am I the only one who felt like? I mean, damn, yeah, hey, come on now, okay. Say what? They already knew he had a gun, baby. Already knew. What the fuck? Yes, I heard that, King Romanos. That was crazy. That no one did nothing about it before the teacher was shot. It took 3 teachers, then Abigail. Girl, if you won't sue, I'm happy you're suing. I would advocate for you to sue. Put the 3 teachers who knew and the person they told in your lawsuit. Stick it to them. I'd be trying to fuck up careers. Sorry, that's Roman. That's me. I'm so confused. When did 6-year-olds start changing classes throughout the day When I was in school, we didn't change classes till middle school. But I think they have stuff like maybe recess or going to the bathroom. I think like they interact, or I don't know. I think they go in between teachers. I don't know how they see teachers. And then I think teachers come in the classroom too. It's been so long. Shit, I don't even remember. I remember we used to sit on a rug in the classroom, and I used to hate that shit. Then you always have your knees and your jeans light, faded. I always have faded knees in my jeans, looking hobo-ish. I hated my childhood pictures. No, say it ain't so, baby. Good morning, Karma Cattell, and thank you for rocking out with me last night, too. I appreciate it. Low numbers, but you was there with me. I appreciate it and all. I like that shit. It makes me feel like I really do got some people that fuck with me, so thank you. I'm just getting in from work in Clearwater. Okay, working woman. So nobody thought to call 911. Now, Kings Mina, you bring up a very good point. So not one of those teachers thought, okay, if the assistant principal isn't taking it serious, maybe I should call. Maybe now let me see. Would I have done that? I went to the assistant principal and I actually saw a gun. Are you gonna do something about this or no? I think I would then be trying to bring it to everyone's attention. Yo, I told the principal, but she's not doing nothing. I'd have told the principal. I'd have went to mad people. And then, yeah, I would have had to call someone because then I'm on the line. So I'd have been trying to get a lot of people involved and engaged. It wouldn't have just been Dr. Parker. Children are getting worse and worse every year. What is going on? As she should sue, because this could have been avoided. Clearly, Slim Body Benz, what up? What up, though? Thank you for coming through. Lies. A 6-year-old should never know where. You think because you said it's 6 feet high, that makes it, oh, it was 6 feet high. Girl, stop it. Stop. So that was my thing. So how you know where the key at? You got the key sitting right next to the lockbox. Well, how safe is that? How wonderful is that? Like, what are we talking about? Miss Margot, thank you for coming through. Hey, did he get a step stool or a ladder to reach the lockbox? I'm calling bullshit. That's what I said, the same thing. I don't believe that she need to go to jail. That was very irresponsible. It was very irresponsible. I'd have been on the intercom with the info of the gun in the school. Calling all parents, calling all teachers. There is a student that you need to be alert about, okay? Some of y'all need to check y'all text messages. I done sent y'all emails. Check your emails, but be on alert, okay? I'm out. Deuces. I can see me doing some shit like that. Where was the gun for everyone to think he had a gun? He is 6. I would have snatched his little ass up and searched him. He must have had it in his waist or somewhere around him, because apparently he was able to tell them, like, yeah, I have a gun. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Oh, Johnny got a gun. Girl, you know, you like saying like it's a bomb in the airport. You say you got a gun, everybody's running. Swimming room, you got to be a little discreet. He's been trying to cause a whole disturbance. That's our update on that. So I'm gonna keep staying tuned to these 2 stories. Our Tyre Nichols, today's the footage is gonna be released, and I'm gonna also stay tuned to this 6-year-old and this shooting allegation of the teacher. Now let's get into another crazy story that's come across the King Roman News channel desk. So this woman, okay, do y'all know how sometimes when you're driving, like you have to be a road tripper, but sometimes when you come past those communities where they're not self-serve, like they have to serve you. When you pull up to your car up to get some gas, you can't get out to pump your own gas. They gotta pump it for you. Well, this older Black woman, she was in Oregon, okay? She drove her car up to get some gas, and she pulled up right in line next to the next person. And the man looked at her and walked to the next one like, girl, bye. What? Walk right to the next one. And she was like, well, what's going on here? I could see this being my TT. That's the problem. That's why this caught my attention. Well, what's going on here? So she rolled her window down. Excuse me, I'm next. What's going on? I want some gas. And he said, I'll get to you when I need to get to you. You can wait. So she, like me, got out the car and said, hold the fuck up, slow jam. So she go out and go in the store like, yo, I pulled up. Everybody getting gas but me. What the fuck is tea? So the lady in the store is like, comes out, why aren't you pumping her gas? You know what he says? I don't serve Black people. And the lady and the woman who worked there looked at him like, so the woman proceeds to pump her gas. And the lady said, I have never heard anything. She's just appalled. So she get her gas pump, she leaves. And so over the course of 2 weeks, she tells her girlfriends, like, I can't believe it. Her girlfriend's like, you're really pressed about this. You really are. So they were like, what you gonna do about it? She's like, I gotta do something about it. I gotta do something about it. So she called the store multiple times and they never picked up, never responded back to her. So she got an attorney and launched a lawsuit on their ass. And after they got served with her intent to launch a lawsuit, within 30 days of this incident, they had faked 4 write-ups on this employee to falsely say we was getting ready to fire him anyways. So why are you suing? It should be no issue. He's already gone. And so when they got the letter, they said, look, we'll give you $12,000. She said, bitch, please, I'm going to court for $1 million. Jury awarded the woman $1 million fucking dollars. Do you hear me? Oregon jury awards $1 million to woman told I don't serve black people at gas station. I said, can I get to a gas station? I need somebody to say this to me. What? I said, wait a minute. What? This sets precedence for a lot of people in a lot of different places. I mean, how many of us have felt this angst? Now, I'm not saying go egg a bitch on and say it, but damn, mama, you got $1 million. First, they said, we'll give you 12 sacks. She said, no. Now, this happened in 2020. She sat this shit out, and she just was awarded this. Go ahead. It's little things like this that makes the movement feel so fucking good. It makes it feel so good. When people say, we won't see no justice. Well, you know what? We got one woman got $1 million. That's raising the bar for her whole fucking family. I'm gonna be honest with you, off of her pain that she faced at some racial discrimination. So she goes on to say, Wakefield's lawyer says she stopped for gas at Jackson's food store, got the nerve to have the last name Jackson, in Beaverton on March 12, 2020, and saw the attendant Nigel Powers ignore her and instead pump gas for other drivers. When she tried to ask for assistance, he said, I'll get to you when I feel like it. And so the jury was like, after carefully reviewing all facts and evidence, including video surveillance, we chose to take this matter to trial because we were comfortable based on our knowledge that the service-related matter concern actually reported by the customer was investigated and promptly addressed. The company didn't elaborate, but said Powers was never questioned by the company about the racist comments and was disciplined only for failing to serve customers in the order of their arrival. I said, well, I bet you they mad about this. So the company is really mad. They felt like why is she suing us? The issue here was that he didn't serve you properly in the order that you were supposed to be served. And because of that, we've written him up, and he was written up multiple times, so we got rid of him. What is she never told us that she got a racist remark or comment. We didn't know about that until after the fact. Oh, until you got the letter? Why y'all wasn't picking up the phone calls? You have another whole employee who knows about this. What? I'm glad they saw through y'all bullshit. So y'all get into this clip, and shout out to this woman. It made me, I felt so proud for her. I knew it had to be a win for her. I mean, you get girl, I'm looking for my hit. Why? What stores do I need to go into? The fuck? I ain't shopping right. That's the problem.
Fox tonight, a jury has reached a $1 million verdict in a racial discrimination case.
And it comes after a Portland woman says a convenience store worker in Beaverton told her he didn't serve black people as she was trying to buy gas.
Fox 12's So-Young Kim sat down with Rose Wakefield and her lawyer and joins us in the studio with the story. So-Young?
Pete, Nora, Rose says it's been a tough nearly 3 years since the incident, and now after the verdict, she feels she can finally try and move on from this. Rose Wakefield says what she experienced on March 12, 2020 is still difficult to talk about.
It's humiliating, it's embarrassing, it's something that shouldn't have never happened.
She says the Jackson's gas station in Beaverton is one she's been to many times before.
I worked maybe like 6 blocks from this station.
On that particular day, she says she was refused service by a gas pump attendant.
And I was ignored and racially attacked.
She says she immediately filed a complaint with Jackson's Food Store's corporate office.
But it didn't address the complaint, so at that point, I thought which I did get an attorney.
We sued the companies that this guy worked for, and they offered $12,000 to settle the case. And we said, no, we'll go to trial.
Her attorney says the complaint was filed for racial discrimination in a place of public accommodation.
Within 30 days of this incident, they wrote up the young man who'd said, I don't serve black people. They wrote him up 4 times for talking on the cell phone on the job. In a year and a half there, he'd never been accused of that, but all of a sudden 4 times in 30 days, and then they fired him after they papered the file. And this shows that they knew that he'd done exactly what Rose Wakefield accused him of.
And says on Monday, a Multnomah County jury found that Rose did suffer racial discrimination and awarded $1 million in damages.
We want this corporation and other corporations to know that accusations of racist conduct by their employees need to be taken seriously.
Rose says she feels she can finally find some closure.
I feel relieved, vindicated.
We did receive a statement from the president of Jackson's Food Park. Since we have a zero tolerance policy for discrimination of any kind, we serve everyone, and that they, quote, respectfully disagree with the jury's ruling because our knowledge does not align with the verdict. Live in studio, So Young Kim, Fox 12 Morning.
Wow, your knowledge don't align. What about with the video camera? What do you mean your knowledge don't align? Come on now. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. What do you mean your knowledge don't align with the verdict, so you don't agree in it? Yeah, that $1 million hurt for a little small ass store, Jackson. I bet you take very careful about your employees now. This is why people are very cautious about how their employees represent them, which is why anybody out here speaking on behalf of their employer when they shouldn't be about any incidents that happen at their site can be held accountable and liable. Especially if charges are involved, stalking is involved, especially any of those things, guns are involved, and you have an employee from that calling themselves being part of the investigative team to leak out information, your ass can be held accountable too. So I wanted to show this. Okay. So you all know that it is. Hey, now, listen, you better sit still and be quiet while you out here trying to be, let me give y'all some details and more parts of the story. You better be cool. You better play it right, honey. If I was you, I would lay low, take some time off of work, act like you don't know a goddamn thing while you around here running your mouth. Now, that's another whole situation. But back to this story. I absolutely think that they did the right thing by letting him go. But I think the best thing was to get people where it hurts economically and financially. Stick that motherfucker. Stick them. So shout out to being stuck. And shout out to the chat. Thank y'all for coming through and hit that like button too. I appreciate y'all. Wasn't that crazy, y'all? Wasn't it out of play? Errol Smith, JD's got a gun. You crazy. All over the PA though? What the baby? I would have been in the bathroom on the phone calling 911. Listen, I don't know what's going on, but it's a child in here with a gun. I told my assistant principal she don't want to do nothing. Can y'all just show up? Listen, go to the back door. I'll let y'all in on the low. Come to room 322. My room first. Fuck all that bullshit. Come get us first. I'm going to throw a little t-shirt out the window though. That's me. That's going to be me. Zaire, you're crazy. Yep. Yes, sis. Get your money. Is she single? I would love to be her friend though. I'll be that friend. Wow, this too much. Good morning. Oh, she buying new wigs for sure. Wigs, and he buying bags, baby. Smart lady. Okay, she stuck it out. Thank you, Brick Girl. Good morning. Just popping in because I have an appointment, but I will catch the replay. Have a great day. Thank you, babes. I appreciate you for stopping through too. But anybody in the bushes, y'all can stop through and pop back out. I appreciate the love. I do. Hey, Miss Rye. Thank you for coming through. Hey, chat. What up? I am sure they have video footage of it all. All those stores have cameras. They do. They do. Because first of all, you got cameras because you don't want to get robbed. So that's why you be like, so you ain't got footage. Oh, okay, but if I came in here and stuck your ass up, you got all the footage in the world. Find a closet. Good morning, Bobby. I don't feel good. Wanted to show up. Thank you. Oh, I hope you feel better, boo. And I hope don't study too hard for your classes and stuff. I hope you feel better, Bobby. Thank you for coming through. Okay, morning, Miss G. Good morning, Mrs. G. Racial discrimination in a place of public accommodation. Let me put that in my notes. Okay, cash me outside, bitch. You know I was taking those. I said, oh, this is what we doing in 2023. I need to catch a lick, bitch. I need to catch a lick. I'm in a city where that happens often. I need to catch a lick. That's what they get. It is. What's wrong with them? She should buy the gas station. Okay, that's how you get a bitch. Not t-shirt out the window. Flagging. We over here. Y'all sit down. Sit down. I'm finna get us out right now. I'll be the one on camera. I got all my class out. I don't know what was going on. All I knew was that it was a child with a gun. So I had got my class out. So I've been getting all kind of awards across the city. Bitch, my class was out. Mr. Jack, he got us out, and you damn right. I was not only was I thinking about y'all, bitch, I was thinking about me, my dog. I was thinking about life, honey. What? Fashion needs stuff for life. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, boo. Shout out to the crew. And make sure y'all give me a little love this morning. All right, so let's get into this next local news story. So you thought that was something? Okay. Check this shit out. So first of all, what is up with people and cheese and extra cheese on shit? Y'all gonna get enough of going to McDonald's and asking for extra cheese. We done seen from several stories here at King Roman News Channel where asking for cheese will get you F all kind of up. We saw the man shoot at the worker because he wanted extra cheese and couldn't get it on his burger. So we're here again. So this woman is in a McDonald's. Now she paid the $1 extra to get extra cheese on her burger. She leaves and realizes it's not extra cheese on it. So she tells the girl, hey, I want extra cheese. Why you ain't put it on there? And the girl was like, I ain't putting no extra cheese on there. You good? What is the problem about extra cheese? I can go to the store right now and cop some packs of extra. Maybe McDonald's need to run a cheese drive. I don't mind contributing to the cheese fund if it means that we're saving lives. When did cheese become a risk of your life? Cheese? We not giving up cheese? Cheese. There's been plenty of times I've been to McDonald's, got an extra thing of fries, an extra cheese on a burger. Cheese. We hold stuff to be too valuable. Cheese. So this girl gave her grief about the cheese. It was like, if you want an extra piece, you have to pay up some more. So the girl pays some more. And she gets her extra cheese and she's like, you know what? Fuck it. I want my refund. I don't like the service. So the girl was like, by this time they had called 911 on her. So she got a refund and walked out. When she got outside, police was waiting on her. Police is like, no hi, no bye. Give me your identification. The girl's like, I don't have my ID on me. And the situation is over with. What do you want? I'm leaving. We're done. And he's like, no, it ain't. Give me your ID. And next thing you know, he hauled off and knocked her in the face 3 times with his hand. Forgot he was being recorded, not only by the dash cam of the car, but by his body cam. The woman got a whole bloody nose, all because she wasn't giving this man her identification. A, because she didn't have it on her. She literally was going to McDonald's. And B, because the situation had been over with. So this man has been suspended. The officer who punches her, he's been placed on leave. Of course, you know what that means. Still getting paid. But I want y'all to get into this clip. Check this shit out. Check what it means about cheese. Y'all gonna stop with this cheese. I'm for real. Sometimes maybe you go to McDonald's with your own cheese and sometimes you got to carry your own shit. Get your own cheese. Hey, can you throw this on a burger while you cook? I brought my own cheese. I brought my own. I'm being for real. That's all. I'm just keeping it real. This is not. Your life is never too serious over some damn cheese, y'all. Fuck.
I almost lost my life behind it.
The woman in this disturbing video, Latika Hancock, emotional as she relives Monday's encounter with Butler Township Police.
Well, I said, I'm going to be quiet now. I'm going to stand up. I'm not going to be George Floyd. They're not going to get me on the ground.
Police body cam video is showing us what led up to the moment a Butler Township police officer punched Hancock 3 times in a McDonald's parking lot.
She refused to take my dollar to give me 30 cents after I paid it for extra cheese. So then she got an attitude because I asked her for a refund and called the police because she didn't want to give me back my money.
Officers Todd Stanley and Tim Zeller listened to her side of the story, then asked her for her first and last name to issue a trespass notice.
If you don't stop, you're going to end up going to jail. Stop.
Hancock, Hancock, write it down.
Calm down.
I'm not giving you nothing. I already said it.
Okay, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I'm not.
You are under arrest for failure to identify.
It quickly escalated. Officers grab her, and Zeller pulls out his taser. Hancock tries to reason, but it's too late. Officer Stanley strikes her 3 times in the face and head.
You punched me on your own will. No, I didn't punch you.
Feet up.
I didn't resist. No, I didn't. I'm a female.
Stop.
Look at my mouth.
Do you think your officers used excessive force here?
I'm not going to comment on that until the entire investigation is complete.
Tuesday, the police department launched an investigation into the conduct of both officers, but only Officer Stanley is on paid administrative leave. Hancock and her legal team say it's not enough.
And we're asking him to be terminated and to be convicted and to be charged. Yes, both officers, and to be charged. That's what we're asking. And we want an independent investigator. This must stop. These officers and their brutality and their, condescending approach.
Attorney Michael Wright says officers injured his client due to the use of force, and he says Butler Township and McDonald's played a role in what happened to her. Ms. Hancock, what does justice look like for you?
They taught us all through growing up.
You want to hold these officers accountable.
Be accountable. Every action has a consequence.
Over cheese. Like, I would never want to be in the news over cheese. Are you kidding me? Over cheese. This is what you call excessive use of force. There was no need for this man to do any of this. None at all. But unfortunately, we're here. And so I'm glad she got attorneys. I'm glad she about to sue the city. Not only sue the city, sue fucking McDonald's. Because there needs to be a message sent to McDonald's. I don't care if y'all don't think this is a part of the lesson and all. Cheese should not matter. Your employees should learn and be trained. All right, to de-escalate. If that means that alleviating this situation with cheese and writing it off in your theft book or your write-off book, why not? Cheese. And see, I could see an employee having an attitude unwillingly, and I can see a customer having, but it's not your job to meet them where they're at. Your job is to go high when they go low. Why don't people understand that? I worked in a grocery store from like 13 to 18. Went from cart to cashier to front end manager to customer service lead. Baby, I knew it all. I understood that. I got to a point where it was like the front end would be slammed and people, and I'd be sitting there smiling like, man, I'm getting right into it. It's not your job to go low. It's your job to go high. I got called all kind of names. So it bothers me to know that people, a lot of times in fast food, feel like they have this because they've been dealing with it all day. So fucking what? It's your job. I'm sorry. This ain't a top 5-star restaurant. People who are dealing with their own issues are coming here to eat. They're hungry. So now you got their issues with your own issues. Bitch, like what you thought you was coming where the world is at peace? No, it's not like that. I'm glad because of cheese, this woman got punched in the mouth for no reason. Because of cheese, you got an officer suspended. Because of cheese. Y'all gonna stop. I'm telling you, I don't be liking to go to restaurants where I have to get my order redone. I was at Shake Shack the other day. I said no Shake Shack sauce. They put Shack sauce on it. I'm so mad. So I drive. The line is long. Can't go back. I go on the inside. It's Shack sauce on here. I want a whole fresh new burger. You can't take this shit off. So I don't even like dealing with restaurants like that. Shame on them. And it's just a bad name for McDonald's. I'm glad she did. She sued the company. That's what you're supposed to do. Get them where it hurt. Okay, get that money, girl. I love cheese, Joe. At least they didn't ask for mustard, baby. Why not fire? Get a whole tray thrown at you. Okay, it wasn't Denny's. That's just tacky. That whole thing was just tacky. Oh hell no, I love cheese, but I'm not gonna go to get my ass beat for it. And the lady literally was outside talking to the man. The situation is over with. I didn't steal anything. It's McDonald's. I'm leaving. The situation is gone. She wanted me out the store. You got me where I'm leaving. What more do you need, sir? Oh, you want to step over? You want to really do your job? Oh, okay. It would be a fucking McDonald's. I hope she sue. You know she is. And the cheese, not cheese. Now that pissed me off. They had no reason to punch her. None. Good morning. And then there was X. Good morning. Thank you for coming through. Hold up, y'all. I might have to cuss a coworker out. Be right back. She doing a loud huffing and puffing. Oh God, exactly. And then there was X. There was no reason to. It was no reason to punch her. She traumatized. She would never eat cheese again. I wouldn't. Ugh. She better sue. It was intentionally to beat that woman. She should definitely sue McDonald's. That's where you really need to get it. Get McDonald's. Go there first. That won't be as long. That worker said, "We not Michelle Obama. When they go low, we going lower." You know, that worker was like, "You ain't getting no mother." I said, "That's it. This, that's it." And you know, the girl probably wasn't trying to hear that. You know, you can't give me that kind of energy in the drive-thru. I'm definitely parking and I'm definitely walking in. And I'm not even. Can I get the manager? Oh, you are the manager? Can I get the store owner number now? Can you write that on the receipt? Thank you. I'm done. I'm walking out. I don't have conversations with the regular employees. Oh, you're you no, I don't even do that. I need the highest person to talk to. None of you all are, then I don't need to talk to them. Y'all can't deal with the issue that how I need to be dealt with. I need to go higher. Always been like that. What's wrong with y'all? That lady, stop eating at McDonald's. That's all fake food. You know them burgers are. Ugh. They got drawer burgers. McDonald's cook their burgers and put them in a drawer and sit them there until they. When I found that out, I was just like, I can't do drawer burgers. That lady, lucky she wasn't at Waffle House because the workers would have punched her in the mouth. Stop. So, officer's punch. Officer has been suspended on paid leave pending this internal investigation and this fucking lawsuit. All right, so let's get into our last local news story. So, can you imagine? Okay, a 29-year-old woman posed as a high school student for several days, got into the high school, was chilling with the students, and nobody could tell. Now, mind you, when I first saw this, I said, look at this woman. She looked like she looked older. Who thought she was a high school student? The woman had faked her own birth certificate and everything, registered, got enrolled, got approved. Now, here's where the story goes wrong. She ended up starting to text some of the girls that she became friends with at the school, right? And so as she was texting them, she kept telling them, hey, won't you meet me out on the strip? Let's go hang. Now, mind you, this is a high school. First thing Roman said was, oh, she's into child sex trafficking. That's what that is. She's trying to lure girls to come hang with her so they could potentially be caught up. Now, how the fuck a high school allow a 29 old ass looking woman, because she don't look young. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. We're gonna see a clip. How y'all let some shit like this leak get through? How? So we got 29-year-old woman charged after allegedly posing as a student at New Jersey high school. And the students were on camera talking about some, and I mean, we were talking to her and she didn't say any, you know, it's dangerous, it's scary. And I said, you don't say. It's scary. It would be scary as a parent to know that the school allows shit like that to happen. Like y'all couldn't, there ain't no checks. I mean, damn, I thought you need dual forms of identification. They only had they only had what a fucking a birth certificate. So y'all check this shit out. This is scary because I thought about me being in high school and we had some older looking motherfuckers, but I knew for a fact they was dumb in the brain. But you got an older woman looking like this sitting in the class next to you. She a whole full mature woman. We sitting around teens and preteens claiming she was a freshman, by the way. Not a senior, not a sophomore, not a junior. This bitch said she was a freshman and the school believed her. I said, more heads need to roll around that bitch. Ain't nobody walk around and say, girl, your tooth, you a little long around the tooth, honey. You a little long around the tooth, girl. What's going on? Where you from? What part of the block you coming from? I said, this ain't got nothing but sex trafficking ring all over it. And shame on the fucking school. Y'all get into this and hit that like button. And shout out to the crew for being here for me. Thank you.
A 29-year-old woman was arrested for pretending to be a high school student.
New Brunswick police say she gave them a fake birth certificate in order to enroll. CBS 2's Kevin Rincon heard from students who interacted with her.
Here at New Brunswick High School, students are upset. At a school board meeting Tuesday night, they learned a 29-year-old woman was arrested for using a fake birth certificate to enroll.
She attended school for 4 days,
Police have charged that woman, Hu Yong Shin, with one count of providing a false government document with the intent
Young
to
where?
verify one's
That look like
identity
a
or
whole.
age.
She look
The
like she
school
got a whole
circulated a
store
letter with her picture.
selling
She was
weed
pretending to be a freshman,
What?
which is more surprising because I believe she doesn't look like a freshman.
At the same time, it was very unsafe for like the school and most of the students in there.
Students tell me even though she was only here for 4 days, they still saw her in the classroom, walking the halls, and some of the students even got text messages from the woman asking to hang out.
I know some of the girls that I know, the girl did ask them to hang out on Commercial Avenue, but they never showed up and she started acting weird with them. But it's scary because you never know what could happen.
Claudia has a senior at New Brunswick High School. Her daughter told her what was going on and says it's terrifying. She says, how is it that security, teachers, and other staff didn't realize what was going on?
I asked her how old she was, and she did something weird. She looked at me, looked away, and looked back at me and walked off. I think that's a red flag, and they need to think so too.
As police continue their investigation, the school superintendent says the district will re-examine the enrollment process to better identify false documentation. In New Brunswick, Kevin Rincon, CBS 2 News.
Ciao. I saw this and I said, first I was typing New Jersey, Philadelphia news. I wanted to know what's going on. That's really what I do. I type a different country. That's how we got the Oregon story. I go in and say, what's going on in Philadelphia, New Jersey? This story pop up and I say, you got to be fucking kidding me. How do you let she look like she owned 3 liquor stores? That girl like she got a whole manicure kit tucked underneath the desk. And any given moment, she could bust out and give you a full fucking set. Are you kidding me? Y'all thought she was old enough to be sitting there in class and then come to find out she texting the girls. Y'all want to meet out? Meet out where, girl? Did you just get here 4 days ago with your long ass tooth? Somebody at the district level and the high school level and wherever she got that birth certificate from, I don't know how, everybody needs to be charged. I mean, first of all, let's talk about the messages this sends. Not only to this district, all over the nation. If someone know that this is a possible ploy that you could start doing to traffic little girls, who's to say they ain't doing it and it ain't happening? It took them 4 fucking days. Mind you, she enrolled on a Friday, so she technically was in the school Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They caught it Thursday. Friday by the board meeting is when they finally kicked her out and then they charged her. And I'm like, what? It took wow. I mean, on Monday, I'd have been in that bitch like, girl, you see that new student? That bitch is huge. That bitch. Come here, Connie. Where are you from? Yeah, I can see me now. Where you from? What's your mama? What's your mother's number? What's your family information? Just trying to get information. Girl, let me holler at somebody. Girl, you got you fully developed here. And they allowed this shit to happen. So shame on the school district. I mean, I was terrified. I'm like, damn. Now what if that was a man? It would be a whole big arms up. Now everybody be fucking talking about it. Y'all better wake up, America. Stop worrying about this small shit. Stop worrying about these fucking gay issues, making queer a fucking issue for everything. We got bigger issues out here. And that wasn't no gay person or no black person. That was an Asian woman. You know, the ones who are facing the most hate right now. No shade, no tea, none of that. I'm just keeping it real. If you're going to highlight what's going on to y'all, let's highlight what y'all doing too now. Hey, now, what's good for the goose? It's good for the motherfucking gander. Miss Toby, good morning, boo. Good morning, good morning. Hey, what is this, 21 Jump Street? Hot spicy tea. Good morning, babes. Good morning. I can't remember the last time I went to eat at a McDonald's. I think when I was in Rochester, I got me some McDonald's fries. Hey, Shantae. Thank y'all for coming through. No, you good. Look, I know the block is hot right now. That's why I ain't going nowhere. I'm doubling down. The block is hot right now. I'm doubling down. Who the hell want to deal with kids at high school? Fuck that. Not a freshman. Okay, she was trying to lurk it. Thank you. Shantae has it written all over it. You want us to go where? Girl, you know we got to get a permission slip. What you talking about? But why? Right. A whole senior citizen, perfect like a freshman. But they thought she had Benjamin Butts disease. Okay. Re-examine. Bitch, re-examine. Y'all need to put a pause on some shit. I think y'all need to look at everybody who's recently ran through with a birth certificate and got enrolled. I think we need to be looking at everybody. Are you kidding me? Her long ass tooth. You need the acrylic. Okay. You now? You want your now? You now. I do your now right now. Pull up her case. I do your now. No shade, low T. Never mind. Question answered. Okay. Oh, that was so wrong. Therese, good morning. She was definitely trying to lure them kids to traffic them. That's sad as fuck. Roman news. Check out the story of the LSU who was unalive and assaulted. Oh, hell. Hell. Thank you, Miss Toby. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. She looks like somebody mama. Okay, did I miss the Todrick tease? Oh, not yet. Oh, his old lying ass. She looked 40, 50. That was an inside job. I know kids look older these days, but damn. Okay, clearly she was not. So this woman, they're going to potentially press charges, but right now she got for filing using false documents and fraud. I think it was like mail fraud. So that is all of the local news stories that I wanted to get through today. Yes, baby. Thank you, the local news. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Please hit the like button and give me some love for that first portion. Now we're going to switch over into rumors and quickies. Okay, we're going to do some rumors and quickies real quick. So these are just some rumors, some quick stories. I just wanted to ruffle out, get y'all thoughts, get y'all opinion, before we get to hot topics. So first quickie I want to talk about is Kanye West. So I don't know if y'all heard, Kanye West Australia visit may hit a snag as his visa could be denied over anti-Semitic views. So recently, okay, the Australia's education minister came out and said that his visa could be denied due to his statements throughout 2022. He says, I expect that if he does apply, he will have to go through the same process and answer the same questions about his religion and how he feels. And possibly he could be denied. Now, the family that lives of his wife that lives in Australia, or his fiance, child, I don't even believe that shit. They're excited. They ready. They're welcoming him with warm arms. They told the press over there that they're excited, but they want to keep it private. So they're all excited for him to come, but it could possibly be denied. So if any story come out that his visa is denied, that's the possible reason. But do I think his visa would be denied? I think it's hearsay. I definitely think this could be a rumor. I don't see them denying his visa based on a questionnaire. Questions can be manipulated and lied. He can say whatever he needs to say to get a visa into the country. So for me, I said, okay, people do what they need to do to get to where the fuck they want to get. So I was like, all right, maybe not. So the next rumor, now this is a rumor. The next rumor I saw come across the KRN channel is Jay-Z allegedly will reportedly perform at this year's Grammys. Okay, they're saying this will be Jay's first award show performance in years, as he rarely performs at award shows. He previously declined to perform at the 2018 Grammys despite leading the field in nominations with 8, 4, 4, 4, and 4. And this year's he's nominated for the 65th Grammys for Best Rap Performance with DJ Khaled and Rick Ross, John Legend, and Friday. So it's a rumor. I don't know. Now, we did talk about Beyonce and how allegedly she has not confirmed of performing or even attending, but she has been nominated. So we don't know, but it's just a rumor out there. And this came from his official Jay-Z Daily. And they sometimes drop tea, sometimes they don't. But I just wanted to put it out there to you just in case. All right, now this is not a rumor, but this is a quickie. So Rich Dollars' daughter was arrested for shooting at her child's father. I said, why we can't leave the hood shit away? Then I read the story more closely. So apparently Rich Dollars' daughter, which you can see, she's the younger one. She's on my left side, might be on your right side. She was at her first day of work at the local Kroger. Okay, she's a security guard at the local Kroger. She was on her first day. I said, Rich Dollar's daughter, okay, working security on her first day. And she said her baby dad and another man came up to her while she was there on her first day. And she was trying to leave them in the store, but they kept following her. So she ran outside the store, and then she drew her gun and started shooting after them at the store. I said, girl, not your first day. Not your first day as security. And then you the security. They supposed to call security for shit like this. Bitch, you're the security. I said, no. I said, so why didn't she call? I kept saying, why didn't she call 911? Well, I get your security, but honey, the situation is happening to you. At that point, you're no longer the security, honey. You need to get an officer there. So she ended up shooting at them. They take off. They drive away. I said, this is embarrassing. This is like really embarrassing. I said, okay. Now it's funny because back in 2018, her own mother was got charged for shooting at her ex-husband, also firing a gun at him as he fled away. So, more context, police report says that Travers claims that she was on the first day of a new job as a security guard in Kroger's supermarket when her child's father, along with another man, rolled up on her in a Cadillac ATS. She claims she tried to get away from them, but when she couldn't, she fired 2 shots at the caddy, hitting the car. She called the police and explained that she had a restraining order against him and was scared when she seen him. So I said, you call him after you shoot him or you call him before? What would you do? What do you do? Crew, what do you do? Do you call them before or after? See, me, I'm going to call before and then pull the gun. I'm on record, honey. I called. Y'all have been taking too long. I got to now defend myself. So when they show up, we in a different situation. So are you calling before or are you calling after? She chose to call afterwards. Crazy. At the Kroger? Girl, y'all need to stop being, I mean, what is going on? What is going on? Love local news segment. Thank you. Thank you. That made me feel good. Thank you, Fashionista for Life. Thank you so much. I like doing it too. That's why I always be popping it in because I like it centers us on all these other stories. We get to understand that some of this stuff is really PR stunts because we be talking about that real shit sometimes. So thank you, baby. Thank you. Oh no, not the quickies. Yes, I'm gonna get a little thing too. I'm working on all of that, but I'm trying to add more to my show. Double down on what I got going on over here. Shantae, her old ass sitting in there smelling like shrimp fried. Okay, hello, hot topics. Okay, I'm so over anything Kanye. Listen, you see how I've been light on it. Kanye. Who else I'm so over? Christian Rock. I'm so over them promoting all that damn domestic violence. This bitch pregnant. She out there running. Girl, somebody need to lock her ass up for negligence over her own life. Okay. I hope he doesn't. They don't deserve the black excellence. Okay. Oh wow. Wow. Child like mama like daughter. Okay. He must have made her mad. Stop. Baby. Wow. So it was self-defense. Where was her backup? I'm like, damn, on your first day, they just got you out there yourself. And at Kroger's, girl, the optics of it all. Wait, armed security at a grocery store. Listen, based on Buffalo, I guess they said yes. The mama is a rider. Don't let the smile fool you. Not the cat like STS. Cash apps and bullshit. Good morning, boom. I'm more of a CTS kind of girl. Oh well, baby daddy should. I bet you the baby dad know better now. Okay, I'm old school. I'll call after. That sounds like something my uncle would say. I can see my uncle saying he'll call afterwards after he sit down with the corpse. Damn, pistol packing Penelope, the Chancellor, and I'm so appreciative of it, y'all. Thank you. Thank y'all. I appreciate the love. They plan to harass her. Baby. All right, and now the last story we have up in quickies and rumors. Now, this is a rumor, and we're gonna just debunk this rumor real quick. So Meg is pregnant. Meg Thee Stallion rumored to be pregnant for her boyfriend, Partisan Fontaine. So I posted something on my community wall when I first saw it because I had saw it pop up and I said, but normally when stuff like that pop up, it's a link attached and I can click the link and get context to the story. And so there was a link to Media Takeout. And I was like, child, if y'all don't go sit y'all ass down somewhere, no, Media takeout is hit or miss. I won't take away from their credit, and I'm not gonna add to it. They're hit or miss. Sometimes they be dead on, sometimes they just be far off. You gotta read it and then go get context. So that's exactly what Roman did. So this rumor is all based out of somebody in her circle allegedly running their mouth. So apparently, sources close to Megan claim that Megan's belly looks bigger than it used to be. And although she hasn't confirmed the claims, insiders say the rapper is allegedly expecting a child. Now, here's what the insiders say. So the insider explained Meg was looking pregnant. She had a small belly and she was glowing. The insider explained that she saw Meg inside Roc Nation's offices in Los Angeles. She continued, Meg looked really happy too. She seems ready to get back to work, making music, and putting all this Tory stuff behind her. The other insider says, who Media Takeout spoke with independently of the first, told us that she also believed that Meg was pregnant. As the second insider put it, Meg was giving off pregnancy vibes. If the insider speculation is true, it would be Meg's first child and the second for Party. He has a daughter named Jordy. Now, do I believe this? If I had to put this on the HRO high reliability test, I would give this shit like a 10-20%. And that's only because I think the optics of her being pregnant after a Tory Lanez case and then launching her music, it sort of gives her some empathy from public opinion. Oh, she's pregnant now. It gives her, I don't know why, but shit like this gives people some energy. So I could see that. But I definitely don't think that if she was, given how everything down with her case, that her friends would be out here talking like this. Because if they were talking like this about her pregnancy, I can imagine that. Because I said to myself, well, why didn't they leak other shit? There's some other shit that they could have leaked. All of a sudden now we're leaking this. Or it could be an inside job to put her name out here and make people talk about it. Either or, when it comes to the Meg is pregnant rumor, the only thing we got to leave it at, crew, is it's a rumor for right now. I'm not stamping this with it's the truth, it's credible. I'm just saying it's a rumor right now until we get more information, because I'm not about to be out here. I hate doing that. And when I feel it in my gut that it may or may not be true, I don't want to act like it is or it isn't. So I'm like, y'all, shit, I don't know. Hell yeah, they packing at the grocery store. Gotta protect the eggs, baby. I took a picture the other day. I said, oh, the crew wasn't lying. Now that I'm paying attention, $5.29 for I be getting the golden brown eggs. I'm like, damn, y'all. The saying goes, shoot first, call later. See, y'all, listen. For the purposes of my YouTube channel, I'm promoting, okay? Make sure you call that police officer and then defend yourself, okay? Oop, is she? I heard that, but wasn't sure if it's true. Okay, my question is, are they estranged? Because why is she working security at Kroger? Joe, so we on the same page. Because I said the same thing. I said, oh, you at Kroger? I said, you must be the estranged child. I said, damn, girl. And you ain't at Kroger like the manager or cashier or produce girl or meat lady. You're a contract employee. You're working for a security firm that placed you at Kroger's. You're not even a Kroger's employee. That's temp work. Oh my God. I didn't mean to demean the girl work. Whatever the case may be, you get your coin. I ain't gonna shade her for getting her coin. Get your coin, mama. Exactly. Hit or miss. I have never seen a bad photo of Megan. She always looks good, don't she? She does. And she looks like she smells good too. I always be like looking at people like, I wonder if she smells. She smells like some good perfume. Wait, if she is pregnant and she just put on weight, body, blue, raised arms, what if she isn't pregnant? There we go. That look was everything. She's a very pretty girl. Dang, maybe she was bloated from eating a burger or something. I mean, gosh. Rich has had mom and daughter on Love and Hip Hop. He's in her life. Well, see, now that's just bad. Because if she working at Kroger doing security, what you think he doing? Cutting hair at a barbershop? Sweeping up the floor at the local record station, the radio station? I mean, he can even do a podcast. What the fuck is going on with these people? You're right. I had to look at that again. You could even do a podcast, sir. Like, what is going on? Kroger? I ain't gonna knock her hustle, but maybe Rich's daughter is attending school and working. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. No, she don't. I've seen bad pics. I tell you. Should I tell you something like you don't like Meg? What's the prob, Slim? What's the prob, Slim? All right, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. We got 30 more minutes rocking in the show. Please hit that like button for me. We're about to get right into hot topics. All right, y'all. So the first thing in hot topics I want to talk about today is Miss Thang Thang. So I want to talk about Kylie Jenner. So Kylie Jenner recently showed up on Monday at Paris's Fashion Week, right? And so we had already saw this crazy ass girl in holding up a lion, sort of the lair of a lion. And I was already looking at her like, now what the fuck is this? What are you doing? Now I didn't make no illustrations or illusions. I just said, what are you doing? What's the angle here? What is the underlying messaging you're trying to pull? I don't even want to know what the fuck Doja Cat's doing. She had on the other ensemble today. I just looked. She got a fake mustache and fake eyelashes on. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on with Doja Cat, but I'm not even interested. I'm really not. Like, I'm not even interested in her. But this shit here, this one, she got me. She got me. So she shows up with this, y'all. Do you see that? It's a whole motherfucking noose, a Givenchy noose necklace. Now, she showed up Monday. Here I am Friday. Now, it's crazy because people aren't up in uproar as much as they was when Balenciaga, and I'm in complete uproar. The fact that we have people making jewelry out of nooses for her to put around her neck like she ain't got a black son, like her son doesn't have a black father, like we don't understand what the fuck nooses are. What is wrong with you people? Are y'all that off? That is so off-putting to me. And you're just running around. So it's like, I kept thinking, is she playing in our faces? First, I see the lioness lair. And now you got this noose shit around your neck. Bitch, are you playing in our faces? I've always felt like that about the Kardashians. Like y'all underlying have these little things, meanings y'all trying to play around. Girl, you better find somebody else to style you, hoe. Because that is not it. And you want to be black so bad. You should know this shit. You have a black son. That shit that they're going to have to face in their lives. The symbolism of a noose. Do you know what that means? But I lust after black men. But this the shit I'm talking about. You want to be after these black men and some white men after black women, but you don't understand the struggle. So you inadvertently do shit like this wearing a fucking noose. And it's crazy because we can't undo these pictures. Your children will ever see their mother with a fucking noose around her neck thinking it's cute. This, first of all, from the head up, honey, let it go. You are hit or miss. You only serve when your hair is down. When you put that shit up, you give me alien teas, ETTs. What is this? And then you got this noose around your neck. And because it's from Givenchy, you think it's okay? That's so offensive to me. It's so, and I don't know why I felt like she's playing in our face, but I felt like that. Like, bitch, how dare you? You think you playing in somebody's face? How dare you? How dare you not, like you don't have a black child. And then we wonder why some of these kids grow up and they don't even understand some of this stuff. So they're even as sensitive to it. And then we're like, well, you don't know that? Well, mom's Kylie. She's out here with a noose around her fucking neck. Dumbass. Chris didn't tell you that wasn't right. Kim, nobody told you. Maybe, girl, you should let up. No, keep the noose for at home. Travis didn't call you or text you. I would have hit your ass so quick, girl. What is this? I seen you just upload a picture. What's this around your neck? A noose? How does that conversation go? Yeah, it's cute. You couldn't tell me as your man that's cute around your neck. Money don't buy me that much. At that point where I'm with Travis, girl, okay, I got a baby by you, bitch. If anything, you gonna pay me alimony. Fuck the bullshit. A noose. Y'all check this shit out. I mean, I don't understand it, y'all. And you can't make this shit up. It ain't like we go make this shit up. They really be out here doing this shit. They really do be out here doing this shit. So I'm going to leave it on mute. But check this out. You see the noose around her neck? Now, that's what she had on Monday. This whole lion headdress thing. Even that, it played on it gave me African teas, like, you know, that's you're protected by an African, you know, it just I didn't like it. And then you go and put this noose around your neck the next day. Let's not forget her piss poor choice in jewelry later on in the day. The controversial Givenchy runway. Kylie Jenner wearing a noose necklace is disgusting. This woman has no shame at all. Is she picking her outfits on purpose? One user called Jenner's accessory selection piss poor, and another wrote, she's so out of touch. Completely the fuck out of touch. You couldn't tell me that wasn't out of touch. So we're here. Now we're here. Now we're here, and we're dealing with it. I'll tell you this. It ain't going to be too many more. I'm watching everything you do. I'm scrutinizing everything in the family. Before I didn't pay her attention, but I feel like low-key she's sending messages, hidden messages in the shit she does. I feel like they all do. But I'm catching on to you. You out of Fashion Week, you choose this is the shit you trying to do? It ain't no stunt, honey. You got a black child. Cut that shit out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cause see, if the other shoe was on the other foot and Travis had did something that was offensive and was out here wearing it, I'm sure the whole Jenner Kardashian clan would be up in arms. You're insensitive. You got a child that's half Caucasian, half white. What are you doing? So I hope he says something to her. I pray to God he said something. If he didn't, his sisters, his mom, somebody touch her on the shoulder like, girl, the fuck, that's what's around your neck? Crazy. Just batshit crazy. These people be batshit crazy. She was on school at some point. Maybe she grown Roman and she wants to do what she wants to do. Listen, should I tell you, I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not. You right. You got me. You got me. You got me. I ain't gonna knock it. I am not going to knock it. When I first thought about it, I said, damn, Rich Dollars? Okay. Nah, not strange. Rich is broke too. He needs to put it in the app at Kroger. The bakery has openings. I don't mind. She aight. You like Megan's aight. No, she didn't. Black Twitter give her hell. A mother of a biracial Miss Toby, that's the first thing I fucking went. That's the first place I went. I said, oh, wow. Hell no. I can't stand the whole family. Totally off. She needs her ass beat. Shante, grab her down some stairs. Just beat her in the face. Bitch. So inappropriate. Never like out of the bunch, it was her and Chloe. Courtney. No, not Courtney. I could tolerate Courtney. It was Chloe with the cheesy face. I could not stand Chloe. Where is Travis' mom? Okay. I couldn't be her son's other granny. Baby. Don't you mean the Kardashians? So she's saying she's pregnant to hide the fact that she's really a man. Zaire. Travis Obama, he been lost. Any publicity to them is good publicity. I guarantee that damn mama of hers probably bought it for her. And that's the tea right there. That's the real gag. Kylie out here looking like Bono from YouTube. Okay, a whole thing. Okay, because she would have got the cultural sensitivity training and the history lesson. She would never forget. And we still gonna talk about it. You and your fuck shit at Thanksgiving. Shantae, not you gonna be at the table at Thanksgiving talking about something. So what you wearing this week? Giving her the stare down. That looks good on you. Let's keep it like this. You ain't right. You ain't right. Very welcome, No King Roman black children. Crazy. Yeah, the whole family do clown-ish Roman and get away with it. Somebody. They are all a bunch of weirdos. Not Bono. Maybe a whole motherfucking Bono. Wait, not a man. She do, she do got a little bit. I have 4 biracial grandsons, and let me tell you, this is why I make sure I am involved. I don't play with that, with their grandmoms. Now, can y'all imagine y'all daughters, y'all sons, girlfriend coming or baby mother or wife coming around with this on her neck during the holidays? We all gonna be up in arrears. Everybody gonna be in the room talking. Y'all see that shit she got on? Who gonna tell her? Who gonna say something? So it's not right. And I don't care how much money you got or where you are, Kylie. This shit was uncalled for and not right. And I'm glad you're being dragged. She being dragged, but see, the thing about her being dragged is it don't do nothing to them. It don't do nothing to them. It's gonna be another lip kit that makes her be bought back in. This shit shouldn't be tolerated at all. Moving on. Can we get into Todrick Hall? Okay. here we go. Can we get into Todrick Hall real quick? So Todrick Hall reveals how Ellen's scandal affected Steven Twitch boss. Now this made me really, really mad as I was reading this, as I was getting into this, because you know I dismissed Todrick Hall completely together. I can't stand his ass at all. But not only did Todrick Hall make the WeHo show all about him, he made this whole motherfucking interview all about him in his support of. It was all about him. So he's facing backlash because he came out here and he made this statement. People, because they asked him about you know, Twitch. He says people were looking at him like, and he goes on to say that Twitch was still struggling with the backlash for supporting Ellen. And that because of that, that was the reason why he was struggling so hard. Now, we remember when we covered this, the whole thing we got was it was about finances. It was a financial thing. He got into some bad deals he couldn't get himself out of. And again, no one knows the full truth, but most immediately that was the thing that came out. Now you got this backwards ass boy who can't fit into no crowd at all. The black gays are telling you no, and you got the white gays telling you no. Honey, you just a unicorn on an island all by yourself, and the most you can do is come out here and throw dirt on somebody's death. So he's out here saying people were looking at him like, why are you still supporting this woman? And I think he was under a lot of pressure. He went on to speculate that the backlash may have played a part in the struggles Boss had in the months leading up to his death. I don't know what was going on in his life that may have led to him to make that decision, but I do understand. He says, right now, when I get on, and here's where he gonna make it about himself. No one gives a fuck, Todrick. Right now, when I get online, some days like right now, if I was in the wrong position of where this abuse would keep happening for years and years and years, there's only so much a human being can take. Hall remembers Boss as someone that was always supportive, kind, and down to earth. Now, do I believe him? No. And if it was the truth, I need somebody else to substantiate this because you had to make it about you. Right now, if I get online, I face the same hate. No one gives a fuck. You do shit. You're still alive. Don't compare yourself to somebody who passed away suicidal. If you listen, there was a saying that, you know, don't talk about it, honey. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. You're very damaging to the culture. I've watched you on the show, Todrick. You're very, very damaging. Almost every scene you're in or every conversation you have, it's all about you. And you don't understand that shit is not connecting. It is not hitting at all. And so you want to play this whole I'm here to save people role. That shit ain't working. So thank God Twitch's friends came out here and they basically blasted Todrick Hall. So Twitch friends slammed Todrick Hall for implying Ellen drama behind suicide. And so he goes on to say, they go on to say, a source close to Twitch tells TMZ, it's extremely negligent and self-serving of Todrick to assume he knows what led to Twitch's death. The source also found it unfortunate he would speculate, especially while promoting his own project. Go sit your ass down somewhere. And I hope, listen, part of me wants you to keep talking so you can it can borderline defamatory. And I hope there's a Twitch estate set up somewhere that they can come after your ass and get your ass for defamatory statements. I'm in slander and libel. I'm for real. You there's a lesson that you need. You need it, baby. You need to stop. You need to leave this man alone. So he's so self-absorbing. I wrote literally in my notes, bitch, please. I can't stand that shit. It's so annoying. How could you just shit on somebody else's stuff? Like, chill the fuck out. I never cared for the bitch when she went behind Johnny's back and started dating Tiger. Okay, Miss Toby. They could and then they would get choked with it. M. Renee, baby. Lord, Todrick messy ass. Just messy. Mommy, I was thinking the same thing. I would have connected it. Child, did Twitch's wife come out and say anything? No. So why are people speaking on that man's cause of death? Period. And then out of anybody, it's you, Todrick. You're the one who got that whole answer. He gonna get enough of this backlash. Shit. Listen now. I'm gonna say it again. Don't speak about it. It's these D-listers, black celebs doing the most. Not a unicorn. He's a whole fucking unicorn on his own. I'm telling you, when I saw all the comments about that show coming from all spectrums of the community said, sit your ass down. Don't nobody care. and he goes on to his his Instagram, release a statement. I don't know why you guys are all so mad at me. I'm creating opportunities for the gays. You see me and you want to hate me, but you don't know what it took to get us here. And now there's a lane for other folks to come behind us. Maybe we could have did it. I mean, okay, I get your point, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. Karamo would have been better on that show if you ask me. Talk about the plays you made during the Big Brother house. Since you all loose-lipped and open book now, okay, he reminds me of, that's what it is. That whole it's me, see me. Fucked up the whole Cardi B interview. You notice he moved right on to another interview, I don't know who he had on the show. Nobody talked about that interview. And as I was watching it live, it was like maybe 300 people in the chat. I said, wow, you really fucked up your Cardi B interview focusing only on yourself. Go talk to yourself in the mirror. The fuck you got to come down here during the interview and do? He is such a dirtbag. Baby, he and Columbus short because nobody was looking to either of them to make sense of what happened. Shut the fuck up. But we know that's not going to happen with Todrick Hall. So we're here. We're here. And you know what? I think he needs the backlash. I feel like he needs to log on to social media every day and people dragging his fucking ass. Some people need that shit. Now let's get into this next story. So Nia Long comes out here and she's fighting back tears as she's talking about how she's had some pretty devastating moments. And I thought it was a very, very interesting conversation as she talks about the impact of Will Smith. And so we're going to get into that. But before I go there, let's talk about this real quick. Nia Long and Omarion. Now we know this is a rumor. Obviously, she dispelled it. She's still single. He's very single. But Omarion been out here baiting the girls. So recently, somebody asked me, he's like, you never know. Omarion, listen, honey. Now, I even said, nah, I don't want Nia for you. But the crew was like, you might be you are just Stella, how she get her groove back. Don't be trying to throw no quick moves on her, bitch. And you ain't hit my inbox. Okay? But don't be trying to throw no moves. What are you doing? What are we doing? So, a cute on surface, you know, he was there at her Netflix premiere for the You film that she's going to be in. Is it You People? Cute though, cute. Both of them cute, but I don't want her going from Ime to Omarion. I want her to go to the owner of the franchise. You see what I'm saying? I want, you know, go get you a billionaire. You know, I see Nia in those lanes. But anyways, let's get into her devastating moment. Okay, and crew, can I just say thank y'all for still rocking with me? Okay, 1 hour 46 minutes. And for those who've been here since beginning of the show to right now, thank you. Damn, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoying the commentary. I hope it's light, fun. I hope you're having a good Friday so far. Now let's check out what Nia had to say.
I'll always love him, and he's had an incredible career, and he's carried a burden for many years to try, you know, to represent what perfection looks like or achievement looks like. And I don't think that, at least when we were growing up, there was room to be human. And I think he's now able to be human. And I'm just thankful and grateful for that moment in my career because it taught me a lot about comedy. Yeah.
Amen. I will say one of the nicest human beings I've met in this industry.
Oh my God. Sometimes I'm like, can you stop being so damn happy? You cannot be this happy. But he really is. He's a joyous person. Yeah. But, you know, I think we all have our moments in life where we have to reconcile things that maybe we suppress. And I think it's hard growing up in this business and being front and center every day, all day. You can't, think about it. I can go to the grocery store anytime I want to. And for the most part, people are like, hey, Nia Long, how you doing? No one's chasing me down the street. And, I still have my anonymity, and I appreciate that about my career. I appreciate that however I've managed to do that it's the thing that allows me to stay connected to the people and to be human and not try to be this perfect being. And, you know, I've had some pretty devastating moments in my life over the last couple of months, and I've had to just say, it's all right, you'll pick yourself back up. And oh my God, I'm about to cry. You pick yourself back up and you keep it moving.
Amen. Amen. No, you will. Thank you for sharing that.
First of all, she's so graceful. She's so poised. And that's why when I say I don't see Nia with Omarion, that's why I don't see their personalities clicking. I feel like he is dun 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 and she is, but maybe he seems like he could be earthful. But she proved some very, very good points in that message, talking about Will Smith. And sometimes we do walk around so suppressing how we truly feel to fit the moment, instead of really learning that you're a human and you're going to have to open up. And he had an outburst, and that's how she explained it, okay? And she talked about her own self and saying that she's been through so many devastating moments and just learning how to pick yourself back up and keep it moving. And she even teared up on her own. And that to me showed me that Ime situation, it really got to her. That it really did get to her. No matter how much we can say that, oh, she's with Omarion, she about to do this, that, and the third. You can absolutely, in that interview with her talking to that man, you can hear how, yeah, you know, and I think she did the best thing that anybody could have done in that situation like that. Go private, deal with it. That's the best way. So when you come out, especially if you're a public facing person, deal with it on your own to get some solace, get some understanding, and then you can deal with some stuff in the public. And you can see her calmly answering and doing that. And so I just thought that was a great message that she was saying, and how she's devastated. But you know, we still see her out here doing it. She was just out in Dubai with the B event. So even if she feels like that on the inside, she is definitely not showing it on the outside. And you know, as far as Will Smith suppressing how he feels, it's interesting that in a way it's almost like she has mastered suppressing how she feels, or keeping it tucked in, like private, like please respect my privacy. She didn't come out here doing interviews or talking about it. She really went internal and dealt with it, because it was a lot of hurt. And I can only imagine somebody like Nia Long. I mean, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, Omarion is sick, girl. Ain't he though? I wanted to fight for Nia. She's still, yes, she is. She is very much so. I can see it all over her. Nia is so beautiful. Why are you doing this? Creating opportunities. What did you think your landlord was doing when he decided to let you move into his rental property? Because you ain't pay that man back. Todrick, you was on his neck. Miss Toby, and you right, Roman. Her and Omarion, they are, ain't they? Oh, Nia, I just love her. She is a classy lady. Maybe she grown, Roman, and want to have her some fun. Fuck nigga free. Okay. You know what? Maybe, just maybe it did. That was her husband. Yeah. No, weren't they engaged for a long, long time? I think so. Wasn't they engaged for a long time? Happy Friday, Karen and Fran. Thank you for coming through this morning. Early, late night chat. Thank you, Fran. I appreciate it. The conversation was very tough and thick, but you laid out some very good points in the chat. Shout out to Fran for showing up, though. Thank you, lady. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna keep my head up about Nia. I really, truly am. I enjoy her as a person. I love this civil energy she giving us. You know.
You. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You.
I miss that energy. I miss her doing a little bit of that. And Crow, we done got through everything. Oh, I didn't talk about Brittany. Let me talk about Brittany really quickly. Let me touch on Brit. So now, did y'all know that? Speaking of the beef sector, okay, let me just say it like that. Speaking of the beef sector, so Brittany decided to delete her Instagram on Monday. And so on Tuesday, Britney Spears decided to deactivate her Instagram, right? And so her fans were so concerned And they were concerned because before she deleted her Instagram or deactivated, Britney Spears, police called to Britney Spears' home after she deleted her Instagram. Fans were concerned for her safety. I said, don't that sound like the beef sector calling the police and sending people somewhere because they concerned or not concerned, but they just want to see a show? Anyways, moving on. We see it in celebrity and hot topics too as well. So Britney Spears, this is the message she posted though, y'all. This is what got me. I said, girl, do your fans know something I don't know, honey? What the fuck this mean? So apparently she posted this. Before deactivating her account, Spears purportedly, why they have to use that word though? This is what I'm talking about. Before deactivating her account, Spears, what's wrong with allegedly, said in a now deleted post, I changed my name to River Red. And some people believe that was a code word for help. I said, bitch, what is going on with Britney? So before you deactivate your Instagram, you put this out. I changed my name to River Red. I said, all right now. I've been on Britney's side for a minute now. Y'all know I've been riding the Britney wave. I like me some Britney Spears, but that was concerning to me. Now I ain't calling 911. I ain't doing none of that shit. Hey, you way too resourceful, honey, for me to be calling. You got more people ahead of me. So I ain't calling. But baby, her fans did. So her fans on Tuesday and Wednesday, baby, they were calling 911. First of all, how the fuck they got your address like this, Britney? Move, honey. That's simple. Move. What are we talking about? I know you just sold your other home and moved back to this home because you feel safer here. But girl, there comes a point that it's safer going somewhere else. So finally, the police showed up. They come to the gate, and after realizing everything is okay at the Britney Spears estate, they pull off and leave. And so she opens her Instagram back up to say this statement. Now, Britney Spears, by this point, she's pissed. You all have invaded my privacy. I know you're concerned, but I'm asking for privacy. Now, she's pissed. So this is what she goes on to say. As everyone knows, the police were called to my home based on some prank phone calls. I love and adore my fans, but this time, things went a little too far, and my privacy was invaded. The police never entered my home, and when they came to my gate, they quickly realized there was no issue and left immediately. This felt like I was being gaslit. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait, what? What? This felt like what? This felt like you was being gaslit. All of these words that's key and prone to a sector. Okay, so you felt like somebody calling on you was gaslighting you to do something and act crazy so that for the media. You have felt like it was a stunt. Let's keep reading this shit. Why these topics all sounding real related, real relatable. Okay, so this felt like I was being gaslit and bullied once the incident made it to the news and being portrayed once again in a poor and unfair light by the media. Well, I'll be damned. We know how that looks we know how that looks. And so she goes on to say, during this time in my life, I truly hope the public and my fans who I care so much about can respect my privacy moving forward. All the love, B. Brittany, move, baby. This is just that simple. If you want privacy, if you want to be private and people know where you stay, well, technically you're not that private, honey. Just move. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done, but just move. You kind of baiting this on your own. Because you do look, you River Red. You changed your name to River Red though. All right. Okay. All right, y'all. I be sitting there with her, but god damn. Hey, Charles Dotson, good morning. People forget that Will is a Libra and personifies all the elegance and intelligence that is associated with the sign. Okay. Not Brit Brat. Okay, it looks like Brittany is going through a mental issue again. I know, sadly. Yes, like y'all called the popo over in Instagram deactivation law. I hope she's okay. Way too resourceful. Okay, Brittany been batshit crazy for years. Father was a common principal in Jersey. Her half sister saw some more. They watching the beef sector. I think they are. All of these plays. She cussed him out, rightfully so. Okay, I don't blame her. I can't with that sector. It's sad that her family won't look out for her without having ulterior. And that's the part. You know she needs that covenant, that covenant, but you can't even trust your mom or your dad. Sap, I love it. The fuckery is hilarious. It sounds familiar. Don't it, friend? Okay, you see it. You see it. I said, look at this shit. They done called the police. I said, people gonna get enough of that shit. Calling the police, and then you got the employee of the location interviewing. I said, girl, it couldn't been me. Cause yeah, you see that $1 million award in Oregon? Baby, I have you, the interviewer, everybody wrapped up in all kind of affidavits. Bitch, are you kidding me? Okay, yeah. Now, crew, I always told y'all Nia and some more. Oh, Nia, the comedian, our sisters. Oh, and I love me some more. I just love that. I love me some more. Oh, wow. Okay. News to me. Shout out to the crew. News to me. Now, crew, before I let y'all go, I want to say something. I don't personally typically ever do reviews on TV shows and stuff like that. I don't, I told y'all I don't typically ever do any of those reviews. But I am going to just begin doing a TV show review beginning February 13th. And you wonder, what show is that? Well, we, the crew, are going to be reviewing none other than the Basketball Wives. Now, I'm still going to do Bad Boys LA, but I'm going to add this to our lineup, Basketball Wives. And so they're coming back to the scene, coming back to the show. And I said, this is going to be real fucking interesting to see these girls back. Now, I haven't watched this show in a long time. To catch you up, my favorite of this show, of the Basketball Wives, is Brandy, is Brooke, is Malaysia. Jackie is on a case by case, and Duffy, Jennifer, and British, I don't like them at all. But coming on this show, Jennifer is starting out with a relationship. She's booed up now. British has an ankle bracelet on from her fraud cases, so she gonna be limited in what she can do. Duffy and Brandy got beef. Ciao. Brooke has family issues, and Malaysia is telling everybody to leave her the fuck alone. So I want y'all to check out this promotional clip of the show, and y'all let me know if y'all gonna be watching with me. Now, y'all let me know if y'all gonna watch this too.
It's time to return to the court.
Open hearts, open minds.
Monday night, starting February 13th, Basketball Wives is back.
It's been a minute since I felt good about being in a relationship.
And this season,
I am still facing federal fraud charges. I could go to jail. My husband broke our whole family apart.
To say I'm not okay is really hard.
Shots will be thrown.
How you want to be my husband, but I express something to you, and you're just so quick to dismiss it.
If you are real about you are going through, we would have compassion for you.
Guards will go up.
If I don't invite you in my business, don't be in it.
Oh, you started some.
You are weirdo. You know this for the cameras. Cameras off.
And not everyone will bounce back.
Is this goodbye forever or just for now?
Some things can't be fixed.
You ain't never seen the game played like this.
Since you want the smoke, I'm bringing all the fires.
Basketball Wives returns Monday, February 13th at 8.
So yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Catch back up with the season. It starts on February 13th, 8 p.m. VH1. If you don't have it, you can stream it on the app. You can also stream it on your other devices, Apple TV, Hulu, all that good stuff. What you say, Karen Spring? I can do that. I can do that. Lord, the season looks horrid, and I usually watch. After Tammy left, it looks grim out here. I want to see if what's the executive producer? Not Tammy. Shawnee gonna pop up. I'm interested. Thank you. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. I will try it, King Room, but not sure how long I will keep it up. All right, I'm a review for you, Zap. No shit, but I thought the sex allegations would have done the family in. Clearly, right? Shawnee, yeah, clearly. None at all. This gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna stay tuned to that, y'all. Y'all try y'all best. Now at the top of the hour, some of y'all didn't catch this, but I I led the show with our sort of motivational, positive note, positive message for today. And I'm going to play it one more time, and then I'm going to come back to you all.
Let me tell you something, family. Some of you won't wake up every single day and you blow opportunity after opportunity, chance after chance. You make up every excuse in the book. But understand something. In life, you get a lot of high highs and then you get a whole lot of low lows. But the real elite people of the world, they understand how to seize the moment and maximize every opportunity possible. Let me tell you something. Yesterday's gone and tomorrow's not promised. All we got is today. And when you learn how to take advantage of the same 24 hours that everybody else gets, you're going to look up one day and you're going to be standing right up there at the top. Because understand something, we all we got. But what they forgot to tell you was, we all we ever needed. Let's go get it. It's the one. What's good?
Okay, for the door and crew. That is definitely our show today. We cover a lot of topics. Make sure you go and stream Chloe Bailey's Pray It Away. Dope ass single. Definitely a good message on that single. And it don't just apply to your relationship. It applies to a lot of different things in your life. Sometimes, like I told you, instead of frowning, smile first before you angry and then be angry. Good message here. Before you snap, take it to church, pray it away. So today, in today's magnificent show, we covered a lot of different things today. Thank y'all for being here with me. So we kicked the show off with some local news topics. We talked about Tyre Nichols and how the video footage will be released today after 6 p.m. And they're putting a lot of police presence across the nation, a lot of cities, in preparation for protesters. We have the 5 officers here. Both Justin and Desmond have bonded themselves out, $250,000 bond. The other 3 are in jail. They're expecting that Emmett Martin III will be bonding himself out today. So stay tuned to that. We also talked about this update in the 6-year-old boy who shot teacher. Now, got to go back to the beginning, but allegedly 3 teachers told this administrator, Dr. Ebony Parker, allegedly that a student had a gun. She dismissed them, and now we're here. So check that out at the top of the hour. We also got into this crazy story, how an Oregon woman won $1 million because she was told at a gas station that I don't serve Black people. And so crazy story. Check that story out. Good information in there for those who may be feeling like they're experiencing some racial discrimination. She was awarded $1 million after the place told her, we'll give you $12,000. Bitch, bye. And then we also talked about the officer who was punched. The female who was punched at McDonald's over extra cheese. Extra cheese. 3 times. Bloody nose. You got to get into that too. We talked about this 29-year-old woman who looked long in the tooth. Okay, Asian woman who posed as a high school student, and not any high school student. She posed as a freshman for 7 days until they finally found it out. She got girls' numbers. She was texting them, talking with them. You got to get into that. Sounds like sex trafficking to me. And so we covered that in local news. And we also did our rumors, our quickies and rumors report. And we talked about Kanye West and potentially how he may not have his visa approved in Australia because of his anti-Semitic stance. Child, we'll see. It's a rumor that Jay-Z may be performing at the Grammys, but we don't know. Rich Dollars got into a little back and forth shootout on her first day at work at Kroger's as the security guard and shot at her baby dad and his friend. Child. Is Meg pregnant? Is Meg not pregnant? Here, we're just saying right now at this current moment, it's still a rumor. So we talked about that in our rumor and quickie report. Then we got into hot topics, and we kicked it off with Kylie Jenner and this disrespectful ass necklace, which is a noose by Givenchy that she had on her neck on Monday. And it's just so disrespectful. So you got to get into that. I cannot understand why she thought this would be okay. We talked about Todrick Hall and how confused, that's the word, confused this man is about whether he's talking about someone else or is he talking about himself. Because this had nothing to do with him, but he made it all about him. It wasn't your moment. So we talked about that. We got into Nia Long and her devastating moments and typically how she deals with them. It was a powerful message in that story. So check that out. We talked about Britney Spears deactivating her Instagram account and her fans calling the police on her. Like, damn, she can't even deactivate her Instagram account. But see, Britney, I don't think it was that. I was thinking it was this, honey. You put up a post saying I changed my name to River Red. Who is that? Who is River Red? So, baby, more tea to come on that. And finally, we talk about the upcoming show that we'll be reviewing over here, which is the Basketball Wives show. And we'll try to get into it as best as we as possibly know. And thank you, crew, for being here. Now, listen, last night early this morning, I had a show. Let's talk about it. Hot topics. This older cousin, she did her little cousin's makeup, and it's went viral, and it's been a pretty heavy topic. A lot of people have been talking about it. It's divided a lot of different people. I gave my commentary on it last night. I would love your opinion. If you didn't get a chance to see that video, this is the video.
That's funny. Okay, do this. Ah! You look sickening, darling. Do you want to see it? Okay, look at yourself. Oh my days. Okay, get inside. This is so nice. It looks pretty there. Thank you, Sissy. You're welcome. Do you like it? Okay, cool. But yeah.
Very, very hot and heavy, and I didn't want to include that in today's show, so I did a separate live. So please go watch that live. Drop your comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think her putting makeup on her little cousin at his request means that she's trying to turn him gay and feminize him? Please go watch that video and drop it under. Even if you got a comment, you don't want to watch the video, you just want to let me know your thoughts on it. Please go drop it under that video. I truly, truly appreciate it. And shout out to the motherfucking crew, baby. Thank y'all for showing up for me. Like, for real, for real. It's been a very, very hot week for all of us smaller content creators. And I'm not new now. I'm in the game. But it's been a very, very heavy week. If most of our subscribers are in the beef sector, y'all have been tied up, busy with heavy content. But can I say that for those who have showed up for me this week, thank you. You are the motivating factor why I wasn't like, I don't know. I came out here. I'm trying to give you content. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. Thank y'all for showing up and showing out and engaging. That's all I can ask for. We are going to do a Wake and Brief Sunday. Okay. Yes, indeedy. Okay. So I can play a little Chloe. But we're going to have a good time on Sunday. Come through whether, and you know how I'm feeling now, whether it's 10, 13, 20, I don't care. I just like the fact that I see y'all showing up. Okay. That's like a room full of 10 people. Y'all showed up. Okay, and the party gonna start. So thank y'all. I appreciate it. I love the love, y'all. I really, really do. Because it'd be frightening sometimes. You be like, oh shit, what I'm gonna do? And that's why I went live last night. The early morning live was me seizing the moment. Carpe diem, taking advantage of me being up, having a topic and wanting to come talk about it. So I thank y'all for staying tuned and staying motivated with me. I will listen to the reviews and not watch it. Okay, Torres, thank you. She needs not to. After her flop wedding spinoff, baby, now she got a whole relationship. I'm watching. Shawnee not coming. She a whole pastor. I saw that. And they look good together. I said to myself, oh, this is a cute angle for her. First day of the church, I don't see her being on that show now. Okay, how do I become a channel member? Let me, I'm going to drop it in the chat. And thank you, Therese. Thank you. I appreciate this. I really do. I got the link now. I got the link now. So I just dropped the link in the chat. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. You too, Oxy 805. Lady K, good morning. I miss you, boy. I miss you too. I miss you too. I know it. I know we all been. I know what's going on. Wow, the payout gonna be massive. Baby. Way crazy story. Thanks for the support, Joe. Thank you. And thanks, shout out to the moderators, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I know y'all busy. And Joe, you be safe today out in Memphis. And everybody be safe today. Oh, go home. I'm sick of all them hoes. Jennifer looks like a praying mantis. She should have not done that. I'm sorry. No, she shouldn't have. That is just so wrong. I'm sorry. Have a great day and weekend. You too. You too. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Have a great day. I love our chat. Is our not our numbers game. Thank you, Oxy 805. I know, baby. Miss Queenie, good morning. I've been listening and multitasking. Thank you, Miss Queenie. Thank you. All love, Miss Toby. Thank you. I know it. Miss Toby, happy Friday, everyone. All we have is right now. No yesterday and no tomorrow. Live in the moment. Okay, reciting some Rihanna lyrics. Mother Mary, thank you. Know that you are appreciated. Have a good weekend. Thank you. Between Pages, good morning. Thank you for dropping down. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I left y'all with that. I'm going to be doing some uploads today of some former shows that I definitely think need to have their own video. Y'all check those video outs. If you got a Twitter account, if you don't mind sharing some of my videos and links on your Twitter page, you know, you can go under the YouTube video, under right here. You can hit share and share it out to your YouTube, share it out to your Facebook. That'll help me out a lot. I'm trying to grow my reach, and some of the people, your friends, might be interested in some of the commentary. It's always like, feel free to do that, and always send me topics and stuff. I'm always interested. I got the LSU story, so I'm gonna go look into that. Feel free to send me topics. And what else I want to tell y'all? I think that's it. I think that's it for now. I think that's it. Make sure y'all hit that like button, and I will see y'all on Sunday morning. Okay, I'll see y'all on Sunday morning. If not, in these streets. And until next time, crew. Thank you. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all watch. I might come live later if like the video footage comes out and I'm around. I might seize the moment and come live so we can go ahead and start talking about that. So y'all be on the lookout. Make sure you turn my notifications off right now and then turn them back on so they be fresh, and hit all. While we live right now, I'm reminding you, turn notifications off, turn them back on, and hit all. And after you do that, hit that like button and then share and then comment. And then until next time, deuces. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman News gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know it can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman News.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman News. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman News, coming just for you.